Hi, I'm Hayden, the psychologist. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I've put together this series of videos on lockdown mental health. Today, I want to focus a little bit about changing old habits that are unwanted or developing new habits that one wants. I'm aware that during the lockdown period, many people have a lot of time to reflect. Perhaps there's a bit lower stimulation. So we sit and we think, oh, I'd really like to do this, or I'd like to change this um, in our behavior. Now, in line with that, the way that we begin to function in our lives, if we really look at an overall picture of it, we develop a bit of a routine before lockdown. That is, and we sort of fulfill our needs in certain areas. Sometimes it's not quite in the way we want, but essentially everything we do forms a bit of a pattern. We might speak in a certain way, visit certain people, eat in a certain way, exercise, whatever it is. But all of these elements are really, one can see them as puzzle pieces building a balance, letting out certain emotional impacts, so on and so forth. But it creates a balance in our functioning. Now, typically, when we try and introduce a new habit or change a habit, we are essentially creating a bit of an imbalance. I'm aware that many people try to do the change very quickly and introduce a big change in something, a habit. In that sense, and sometimes it does work, but it loads the dice against it. It makes it a bit harder. And that's because the imbalance that we create is quite big. So for more sustainable change, or at least making it easier to create sustainable change, specifically in a lockdown while we're trying to, some people may be thinking of trying to reintroduce some sort of a change. My suggestion, my tip for today would be to actually start a bit smaller, to make small pieces of change. And then over time, over the period of a week, 2, 3 weeks, and post lockdown as well, one can increase the change. In that way, the balance that we create is a lot smaller, and we'll feel the impact of the imbalance, and it allows for us to cater a bit for that. In that sense, we really increase the chances, make it easier to create sustainable change in habitual behavior. I hope that has assisted you guys today. There will be more to come.